try first. Miles and miles fly across our sky. Tonight's the time. Over the rainbow, glorious night. It's light in our dreams and I hope we're alright. We're all the same from another world. We don't belong here anymore. Look over there, it's all mine.
we're stuck on a whole different planet. No peace looking at the sky, trouble's always all around. So we stay quick with the guns and cannons, standing as long as you can until we get all dolls up. Then call our bets off, we'll blow the guitar, dealing with lives messed up. Dark matter, every minute matters. Live a while, other lives shatter. See it go scatter. If they pour out, we can handle them. It's hard taking over the cave, unexpected, hard to accept it. Getting marked with death, seeing friends snatched and darkly possessed. The thought inside, still in the body and breath. So only a shell is left. Witness the hell in the flesh, I fight to the death. Screaming, where's the relief? Maybe no more sleep. All swallowed in grief. Images start to stalk my release. I hear voices, but no one talking to me.
Good morning. I don't usually stream this early for me. Ugh. Better be worth it. The last time I streamed this early was like 3 years ago. Jeez. I was playing Bloodborne with some Europeans. I was playing with my friend because he used to work graveyard shift because he's a nurse. So he basically got home like 7, 8-ish in the morning, and then it's like he basically would go to sleep by like 1 or 2, and that's basically when I would usually stream. So that was a weird time. You know, I was kind of hoping this direct would be more than just Xenoblade, but you know, maybe they would show off some other Nintendo stuff. I will never get tired of this soundtrack. Yeah, I know, right? I just never seem to learn. Doing it 3 years later. I was actually, I've been looking at the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, because I used to really like those old arcade beat-em-ups. Like a friend of mine sent me, oh, here we go. A friend of mine sent me a link to one of the songs is actually sung by Wu-Tang Clan. I was like, oh, this is great. The song is actually really good. Of course.
You were all talk when you left here, but you've nothing to show for it, D.
Oh, spare me, P.
We should have
Wu-Tang's still fantastic. Man, so
surely the turn is mine.
I believe it's my turn next.
Honestly, you make more noise than the rabble at a feast. Even if you did stop its raging flow, it will soon burst through. Well then, let us see how far the flow brings them this time.
each have a lifespan.
I'm one of those
10
bodies
years.
when you
We
wake
call
me
them
up too early.
terms. Life begins with our first term and ends at the close of our 10th.
Victory!
And over the course of those 10 years, we fight continually.
What kind of pep talk is that? Of course we're gonna survive.
I used to
thought
be.
about this a lot.
My other job. I used to basically
what
get
I
up
can
like
achieve.
6 in the morning.
What I'll leave behind.
Then
Good,
I
if
think
you
of
like the
tomorrow
first
and
one.
the tremors are back.
You like the other ones,
Will I see
probably.
the same faces when I wake? Will I even be around to see them?
Get ready. Now, the enemy is before you. Chase them to the ends of the world.
You got Mechon.
Unchecked, Ouroboros will lead this world to ruin. You must be erased.
These soldiers will
Oh,
perish
God.
me.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Plenty more.
Stop toying with everyone's lives!
You gave us a choice. The choice not to fight. And you made it true.
That mark there. Late 10th term, eh? 3 months left. That about right?
3 more months. And then I'll be gone from this world.
How many of you are getting made an example of on Hope's Rest this time?
The lost numbers are attacking!
We have good reason to meet with them. To bring peace. And to
It's a new
set the
story,
world to
but it
rights.
involves 1 and 2.
Take a look around. Think about
The
how
worlds
many
of 1 and 2,
lives it's cost.
which I find fascinating.
But it's not moving!
This is bad, Noah.
Now I want to live and learn. So don't give up yet. This will buy you some extra time. Use it. Stop this! I don't want any of your time.
If the world holds our lives back,
Did you have Xenoblade for the Switch?
These are our lives
You can play that.
here. They're not some toys you can just play with.
Oh man. Good on the Switch.
it is fate.
Really nice on the Switch.
Many
Plus it
have
has
tried,
that DLC.
but none have ever managed to escape its flow.
The DLC's included. The Switch
What
version.
is it they need to stay alive?
Oh
Water?
yeah, for everything else.
Food? Certainly. But what we need most is life
The
itself,
basic gist is
taking each other's
3
lives.
deals with basically the
taking
world
flames
of
become your
Xenoblade
own
1
in turn.
versus Xenoblade 2. Like those 2 worlds are fighting each other, which I find really cool.
This is the world of Ionios. The nations of Kevis and Agnes and their grisly conflict stand in contrast to its natural splendor. All this killing for the sake of filling one's own flame clock. From the moment of birth, fighting is all the people of Ionios learn. Their
Oh man,
fate
you got the
leads
high
to
end tier there.
everyone's destruction.
Like those little bird people.
Their lifespans are a
There's
mere
the
10
Mechon.
years. Surviving on the
Act Girls from
battlefield,
2.
fulfilling that 10-year lifespan of service, and receiving a homecoming ceremony in front of their queen is the highest honor. However, many never receive this honor, as they fall in battle. Their souls evaporating into the beyond, as the melody of the Offseers plays. In today's presentation, we'll introduce the world
That
of the
little note pun
Xenoblade
has an
Chronicles
afro.
3 game,
Wow.
and follow the main character's adventures.
Oh really? Too bad. It's not bad.
Countless comrades have lost their lives thanks to this filth.
What do you think it's like for us? Losing friend after friend. You steal everything from us.
6 soldiers, 3 from Kevis
Oh,
and
yeah.
3 from
Well,
Agnes,
it is-
were commissioned
it definitely
to take
gets
part
more
in a
complicated
special
from
mission.
one.
Both parties, filled with mutual hatred, draw their weapons at first, but when they encounter a mysterious figure, they shelve their distrust and resolve to work together.
Because now, kids, you share a common destiny. They'll hunt you constantly, relentlessly, without rest. There's one place that might give you a chance. Sword March. The land pierced by a great sword. Our city.
Defeat the real enemy and restore the world to order.
I can remember, too.
This story focuses on these 6 characters.
This is what we're meant to do. To send on the voices of the departed is an officer's
He has
purpose.
the Monado, but not the Monado.
Ready, he says. From the moment I chose this muddy path, I've been more than ready.
The spark you on about? I'm not gonna let you take the fall alone.
I've thought about this a lot. About what I can achieve. What I'll leave behind.
If anything, we should be questioning all that we've thought to
Here's
be
the
true.
bad Monado.
Differences
Not the true
are
one.
all a matter of perspective.
The truth is,
He bought a gift
she's
shop.
terrified. She needs someone to tell her that everything will be all right.
And Nopon sold it to him.
Now fugitives of both Kevus and Agnes, these fate-defying hopefuls journey to learn the truths of their world.
Their role is to convey the Queen's directives to the colonies, along with handling admin and decision-making. Our colonies regard each other as enemies. But if the consuls
Probably be
giving the
consistent,
orders are the
because
same, it means
every game
But these
in
guys are mega
Xenoblade Chronicles so far, each Nopon party member
I
you have
suspect
is
they
always
may be more deeply
one of the
involved
better
than we
ones.
thought. With the reason why we fight, with deciding our fate.
Our fate. So hot.
Keep it together now, Mimi. Hey, look! There! Mimi, look! It's water! There's an oasis!
Water. Water.
Let's just hope it's not a mirage.
Yeah, that could be water.
Ionios is host to various landscapes, all filled with surreal geography to explore and diverse wildlife to encounter. Like the lands they inhabit, the wild creatures here range from docile to dangerous. Some creatures make no secret of their ferocious tendencies.
The immovable
So keep caution in mind.
Gonzalez makes a return.
You'll also encounter the soldiers of Kevus and Agnes, who continue to fight throughout the land.
You just jump on in, fight in those big battles.
Colonies serve as the base camp for both nations. At the heart
Oh, look
of
at
each
those
colony
Mechon.
is a Ferronis. These are mobile bases and devastating weapons of war. Seek out these colonies to shop.
Well, it's the Colony 9 barracks.
Dine.
All finished.
Get to know residents, and more.
Oh no, this is the affinities. Oh jeez.
Get a glimpse of the lives of Noah and his friends at these rest spots.
Oh, that's gonna
found in
take time
colonies
to
and throughout the world.
max out.
Use collected materials to cook. Craft gems to strengthen your abilities.
Looks good to me. I think we'll find this useful.
And discuss information you hear about from residents to take
There's a lot
on
of
your
vibes
quests.
from Xenoblade 1.
Explore every corner of these fields as you seek out new encounters. Breathtaking scenery. Valuable items. and ferocious monsters. Enjoy the world and fulfill your wanderlust at your own pace.
Oh, can we finally get vehicles?
The locations you visit are saved as landmarks that you can quickly select and
Fly
travel
over.
to,
Man, they should do that.
which makes
Bring that back
traversing
from
this
like
giant
Xenoblade
world
X,
more
Xenoblade Chronicles
manageable.
X on the Wii U.
By enabling a navigation feature,
That was one of the
you can
best
set a
parts of
course
that.
for your next destination without fear of losing your way. There are plenty of other features that will help you in your adventure, such as the ability to change the time of day to encounter monsters that only appear at specific times.
Lance! Draw his attention for me!
Uni!
Cover fire! Leave it to me!
Tyon! Zena! We need you too!
Understood.
Just say when, guys.
Thanks, everyone. I'll count down from 3. 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
Draw your weapon when encountering an enemy to seamlessly enter battle.
Okay, I see.
Make your
Everyone
approach
in
to
your
attack
party is in the battle, which
automatic.
I already
Then,
love.
Harness powerful abilities.
It was
called
my
arts
big
to
complaint about
strive for
RPGs.
victory.
Like, oh, I want to use everyone. I was like, oh,
Arts
you're
have
not.
a variety of
You can only
effects.
choose like 3 or
Some
4
can
out
throw
of the
opponents
like
off
8.
balance. Inflict more damage based on where you attack from. Or heal allies, to name a few.
You know this one by heart.
Each art is assigned to a button, making them
Oh
simple
boy,
and
this is
easy to
some
execute.
Xenoblade 2 complicated button configurations here.
Each character takes on a specific role during battle. Attackers excel at damaging enemies.
There's a lot on this screen. Oh my
Defenders
goodness.
block enemy attacks and draw their aggro. And healers can restore HP to keep you in fighting shape. Each character playing their role effectively is a key point to battling. You can freely swap the character you control at any time.
Pretty sick. That's pretty cool. Switching out.
String
whoever
together
you want.
arts to activate a combo and gain an advantage. Get the enemy off balance. Knock them to the ground. Launch them into the air, then smash them down. Stringing together successful combos is quite satisfying. You can link multiple arts with stunning chain attacks to devastate enemies.
Combat looks
Deal
fun.
heaps of damage at once and let nothing
Expanding the
stand
chain
in your
attack,
way.
and choosing who starts it and everything. That's really nice.
What is it?
An icon just popped up over your head. Yours seems to be the only one not logged.
Huh? He's lit up like a sparking light bulb.
I've never used this kind of blade before, but all the techniques I can use with it are flashing before my eyes.
Each character in your party has a class that influences how they battle.
Don't know how this is even working.
Alright, I could do some job switching.
Each class has its own
Final
attributes.
Fantasy? Old Final Fantasy?
Sword fighter. Lead the fight with this well-balanced attacker class. Zephyr. Evade attacks and unleash powerful counters.
It's fun changing jobs and doing
Medic
different
gunner.
combinations.
Restore
Final
allies'
Fantasy
HP
3.
and strengthen their abilities from a position of safety.
Stormy Sky. Efficient healing.
Tactician. Disrupt enemies and support allies using paper talismans called Mondo. Heavy guard. Wield massive weapons to defend allies. and draw enemy aggro.
And I make him a dodge
Ogre.
tank.
Crush enemy defenses with massive power.
Well, obviously, I'm gonna make all
Your
the
class can
anime
also
girls
be
with
changed to match that of your allies.
ones with the hammers.
Spend time learning multiple classes for a well-rounded team. Experience earned on the battlefield increases your class rank and lets you learn Master Arts, a set of beneficial arts that can be added to a different class.
White slash!
With
Probably
Master
mixing.
Arts,
Sounds like
even your defender can take a moment to heal their allies.
they can mix and match different abilities
The
from each
more
class.
arts and combat strategies you wield,
Huh.
the easier it'll be to blaze through battles.
Stay on guard for now.
Also, by combining compatible arts, you can unleash fusion art attacks that combine the effects of two arts into one.
Oh man. There's a lot. It'll be fun to experiment doing different
Live
combos.
fiercely, die spectacularly. That's how I want the battlefield of my life to be.
It's just that, as a mechanic, you can't start getting moody just because something's broken.
Now we see real Noppon potential,
That's right. Maybe it's impossible for one Noppon.
but not for two.
That Noppon
I just wish I wasn't such a weakling.
voice for the guy with the afro, the green
Can't
one.
run away
His
from my
voice is
responsibility.
way deeper than I thought it'd even be.
Doing the same as everyone around
It comes out end of July.
It's always the same
July
outcome.
29th, I think.
Following the playbook to the letter
Last week of
is
July.
hardly a strategy.
Whoever goes up against me, they're getting crushed.
Brave residents of Ionios called heroes can lend
Yep,
their
I will.
arms and aptitude
Which is
to
why I
your
wanted
team
to
as a
finish
seventh
all this
party
stuff
member.
before then. Playing Xenoblade 1.
Only one hero at a time can assist on the battlefield, but you can swap them out as you see fit. Heroes also bring their own classes to your team. Guardian Commander. Turn the tables with boosted abilities when things look dire. Incursor. Unleash more critical hits for higher attack power. War Medic.
Oh my
Heal
goodness.
party members and bolster them
Pistols.
with various buffs.
5.
These are only a handful of classes that heroes bring.
They just straight
Your
up
party
just
members can
took
take on
Final
any of the
Fantasy's
hero
job
classes as
system.
they become your allies.
I'm okay with that.
Recruit more heroes for a growing combination of classes and arts in your party. Choose to don a class's look, or keep your current outfit. Find your fashion and fight for the future.
I'm going to dress everyone like they're going to anime high school.
What is that thing?
I don't know. I thought it was only going to be like 6 people,
Something
but
else.
it now looks like there's more than 6 in a team.
Get out the way. You're just slowing me down. The nerve on this guy.
One down. Good start. It's not over yet.
I felt her thoughts. Or maybe her memories. There were so many. And then they were a part of me.
By joining together in battle through interlinking, 2 characters in your party can fuse into a fiercely powerful form, known as an Ouroboros.
What?
Here are the character pairs that
Okay.
can interlink. Transform into this fearsome fusion by interlinking during combat.
Oh my god, this combat is
Clear out the battlefield by using Mighty Ouroboros arts
quite
before
complicated
time is up
now.
and the
Oh,
interlink
jeez.
deactivates.
Gotta manage all these things.
Those guys are so selfish. Selfish.
The animal
how?
just flying in the air
You know what I
constantly. We
mean.
just launch it.
Every time we
Interlink, they're
Always
the
looks
ones
funny
taking
to
the
me.
lead. So you'd prefer to take the reins? I just want to do more. Like, pull my weight. You know? Lance, come with me! I'm all set!
Despite being a single body, the Ouroboros is controlled by only one of the two characters. Swap between them to modify the form and arts of the Ouroboros to fit your approach. Earn points in battle to make
there's a
the
skill
already
tree for this
powerful
too.
Ouroboros even stronger.
More to add to the playbook?
I'll make it count!
Ouroboros can also take part in chain attacks with the rest of the party.
Now to finish it good! Steady there! Keep you breathing!
Right through! Upon this sword!
Hey, oh my god. If you thought 2 was complicated, this looks
We were
way
sworn
more
enemies once.
complicated.
And yet,
There's so many
we all
systems to manage
share the
now.
will to live in the now.
Until now, I was afraid to take that first step. But now, I can do it.
Not like we can afford to go just yet.
It really makes Xenoblade 1 seem super simple, and it really probably is.
So
This
now, I ain't afraid.
Wild.
Yeah, I'll keep going. While my flame still flickers to the bitter end.
But I'm gonna change. Both me and this world.
We'll build it for ourselves. A world with the freedom to choose.
It looks good though. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna have to read an encyclopedia or dictionary.
Broaden the
to
world of
understand
Xenoblade
this.
Chronicles 3 with a paid expansion pass. You can get the additional content shown
Oh yeah,
here.
I'm excited. Can't wait.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is compatible with amiibo figures. Tap any amiibo to acquire helpful in-game items for your adventure. Tap the Shulk amiibo to change a character's sword to appear as the Monado. When
You know, I
using Noah's
collect these
sword fighter
amiibos,
class.
but there's so many of them, and yeah.
Xenoblade
I hope
Chronicles
so.
3
If Glimish is still
launches
around.
July 29th.
Glimish gives me
Thank you for
the
watching.
vibes of Mixer.
And
I like
enjoy
Mixer.
your adventures in the world of Ionios.
I feel like this direct was supposed to maybe answer some questions, and I just came out of it with like 3,000 more questions. How does this work? I was like, I don't know what's going on, but yeah, it's gonna be a ride. Ugh. At least it wasn't that long. Yeah, it comes out in about a month from now. Maybe if I have time. I'll be kind of busy today. Enjoy your day, man. You too. Have a good one.